So, every once in a while, those chaps over at the Penny Arcade, they find like a tiny game that some people haven't quite found yet, and they evangelize it and hold it up and put it on a little pedestal. And the latest one was Puzzle Quest. The early part of the game, it feels like every battle's the same. Because every battle is Bejeweled, it all feels the same. But as the game progresses, once you unlock more of the magics, and once you are fighting against enemies that themselves use many of their own magics or special abilities,
or
then
weapons, and then you get armor, which does different things, and then you can get spells. Not only can you get spells, you can then make spells, and then you can end up with mounts, and you can end up with people in your party that do different things. It has wild cards, because you can get wild cards. When you get 4 of a kind, you get to take 2 turns.
Right.
And if you get 5 of a kind, then you get to take an extra turn, and you get a wild card. And the wild card can only be used with the jewels. It can't be used with the skulls or the experience points or the money.
Right. So
I kept forgetting that.
Right. There are 4 different colored jewels. Each of those correspond to 4 different colors of mana in the game, and those are used for doing your special techniques and your magic moves. But then also on the screen are skulls. Once you get 3 of those in a row, that's how you actually do an attack. They're the +5 skulls, which that's what they say on PSP. On yours, they're just red outline.
Yeah,
they glow. Those are more powerful, and they'll actually blow up the blocks around them. Then there's the purple stars, and those are experience points. And then, of course, coins, which which are like gold that you use to buy things in the game. Oh yes, Jill. So anyway, it's not a complex game.
No.
In the combat.
But then when you start to explain it, it gets way more complicated. Because I was starting to explain it to my housemate the other day. And I was just like, there's so much, but it all comes down to variations on the game Bejeweled.
Yes. I mean, the way you just put it is perfect. I went home with the game at first, and my girlfriend plays Zuma on her cell phone more than anyone else in the entire world. That's the only game she plays, and she plays it every day. And so when I got home, I was like, oh, it's Bejeweled, but with RPG, I think you'll like it. It's Bejeweled. And then I was like, she was like, what is RPG elements? And I was like, well, it's a bunch of stuff that's going to make the game too complex for you. I don't think you'll like it, actually, now that I think about it.
You didn't want to give it up. Tell the truth, though.
No,
you didn't.
I honestly, I thought about it for a second. I'm like, hardcore gamers like casual games, I think. But casual gamers don't necessarily like hardcore games.
Right.
This is the perfect game for someone who wants to try to cross over, or really just likes playing Bejeweled and wanted there to be a little bit more strategy involved in it than the same gem breaking over and over again.
This is the only way that you could make Bejeweled into something I would buy.
Right.
And this is it.
Yeah.
And it absolutely is a commuter game.
Yes.
It's not something that I would seek out.
No.
Unless I was stuck on a train.
Honestly, it's one of the more fun since Lumines. I know a lot of people like Meteos, but since Lumines, this is the last puzzle game that I've gotten into, and it is those extra
and because
meaty.
It saves anywhere, and you don't have to worry about if you're in the middle of some epic Lumines match, which I've had happen.
Lumines is much longer than this.
Much longer.
Yeah.
And before this, I was playing Age of Empires, which you can save at any point, but you have to remember to save that.
Yeah.
And it's you're going to have a long battle, and if you have a really involved battle in Age of Empires, stopping it because your commute's over is kind of a pain.
And that's just it. It's you're talking about a strategy RPG, which is, and I'm talking about a puzzle game, and this basically fuses the two things together into what is the perfect handheld experience.
But definitely more Bejeweled than strategy RPG.
Sure, but more strategy RPG than I thought there would be.
Than you'd ever expect in it. It's like you got peanut butter in my chocolate. You got chocolate in my peanut butter.
Exactly.
It's delicious for everyone.
Motor Storm.
So when I first saw this game in the arcade, I thought it was badass. I was at Pizza Hut, and I spent a lot of money on it.
I played it too in the arcade, and this is worse than that, and that sucked.
This game had good graphics for the time, actually.
They're fantastic, yes.
Let's fucking clack knuckles, man.
Fuck yeah! We're the best!
Wait, get that white wolf.
Altered beast!
Get its eggs!
That's right.
That's right.
Look, your foot glows now.
That's just, if you eat a wolf's egg in real life, you get all buff.
Oh, fuck that.
Oh, he was cunning.
He was
cunning. Studying you from afar. Whoa, I didn't know you could do that. Look at that.
Look at that. Can you imagine, like, you thinking this is the next gen of video games?
It was!
Stuck at home with this thing.
Power people! This was so close to arcade perfect at the time. Like, I bought a Sega Genesis right when it came out.
Yeah, but it's like one of the worst arcade games that's ever been.
No!
Don't let him steal both eggs.
That's right, I'm a dragon now.
Flying dragon.
This is the only weapon you should ever use.
Yeah.
Is the fucking electric force
The nice
field.
thing about this weapon is it doesn't sound annoying or anything.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a nice little sound to it. This fucking stupid game.
This game's cool!
Welcome to your doom.
Welcome to die, X-Men.
I'm afraid I've actually forgotten this monster's name. I once knew that one.
Jesus,
Is he
you
dead?
fucked him
Is
up.
he fucking dead?
Yeah, we knew how to beat him.
Oh yeah, we hit the button.
The bear's cool because he can turn people into stone. How cool is that? Oh, did I take your power up shot, baby? I'm sorry.
Why'd you take my power up, asshole?
Come on,
now
dick.
I'm not a bear.
Kill that turtle.
I'm just a big gay guy with a tiny head.
Why couldn't they make their heads normal size?
What the fuck killed me?
I like how the bear stands. Look at that.
Because you suck.
The bear is fucking voguing. You have to turn
Look
to
how cool he
stone.
looks.
Yeah, he looks great. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks really good. It's like furry convention, the game. I bet that bear suit has a dick hole cut into it.
It's not a furry convention. It's nothing like that. It's not
Look
no
at that
yipping
bear.
is going on here.
The bear's certainly not ready to fight. I like your tunic. It looks great with your balls.
Fuck.
This tunic make my balls look fat. I'm gonna get both eggs.
What?
Fucker.
How do you like that
Nice
shit?
work.
Tiger Man's pretty awesome.
Look at Tiger Man.
It's cool. I think I used to draw him on my Trapper Keeper. I'm not kidding. I can play this any day. This is the most fun I've had all week.
This really is like a game for furries.
No, it's not.
What are you talking about? You're like different beasts,
Different erotically charged beasts.
each with a bigger dick hole than the last.
Why you gotta make it all dirty? This game is innocent.
Hi, boys. I like when he lays down on all fours. Yeah, crawl to me, Tiger Man. I'm having a really great furry convention. Is this your first time at furry ball convention? I like Japanese cartoons and fucking dudes in teddy bear suits. What are your hobbies?
I'm still trying to figure out the whole dick hole thing.
What could he possibly be? Oh, I'm an alligator fucking a beach ball.
No, he's not. That's not what he is at all.
Look at the all-fours Tiger Man. Ready for my photo shoot.
This game is a little bit erotically charged, but what are you gonna do? Watch out, duck! Oh, fuck, dude. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him!
You can do it.
Oh! Go past him.
Oh, it was so close. Look, he was dark red.
Stay tuned for Crime Patrol.
Crime Patrol.
Stay tuned? What, like we're gonna change the channel on the video? I hate this game.
Let's kick some butt.
Holy fuck! This is my favorite thing I've ever seen. Yes! Yes!
You gotta be tough to be on this team, partner.
Yes!
He's holding a beer. Did you see him?
Yes!
A beer, a tie-dye shirt. You know what?
Oh!
You know, we came here to make fun of 3DO games.
Oh.
And after playing a
found
few
my
3DO
dream
games,
game.
I realized well, I wish games were more
Crime
like 3DO
Patrol.
games.
Everybody freeze!
Whoa, I suppose this level's taking place at like Circuit City.
You'll never make sergeant.
Alright, someone else try this.
Could you get back in the gunfight, bitch, and stop talking shit at us? Is this like an all-female cop force?
Freeze!
There we go.
Yes!
Oh!
What the fuck is Annie Hall a terrorist? Annie Hall has fallen upon hard times.
Annie Hall's going down this time.
Fucking bitch.
There's a hold up, but nobody beats the whiz.
How do you shoot, eh?
Yes! Yeah! Come on, Annie Hall.
Fucking Annie Hall, bitch!
You! Oh, you're lucky.
She's fucking lucky.
Boom, motherfucker! Oh, sorry! Oh,
You son of a bitch, why'd you shoot me?
She's just grumpy about it, though.
sorry. She looked like a threat.
Nice! Don't
Busted.
fucking trust that dickhead.
What? Why is that guy invincible?
Your history, partner.
Well,
I loved her on Rhoda.
come on out, buddy. Your history, pal. Hey, bag lady.
I was just here to rent to own.
Yeah.
Reload.
Yeah. Look out.
Oh.
Boom, 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 boom. Okay, this guy.
Fucking yeah! Fuck him up!
What the fuck? 18 shot center
Alright,
mass
let's go
is
this
not
one.
enough to take him out.
We're at that gang fight location. We'll advise.
I think he looks like the. I think that's the one-up show's Ryan O'Donnell.
That is Ryan O'Donnell slumming.
Summon it.
Why'd you kill me? You fucking killed me! Why'd you kill me? You fucking killed me!
Fuck you! I'm fucking dying!
Meanwhile, at Rent a Center,
Oh, pick up a new high-five.
Annie Hall, die, Annie Hall.
we played this more. Oh yeah!
We're so good at this game now. That's right, Freeze. Don't trust this guy. See, he's holding. Wait a minute.
Oh.
It's the guy behind me. You can't fucking kill him!
I killed that fucking guy. God damn
You'll never
it.
make sergeant. We're at the silent alarm. We'll advise.
Yes.
That's the first step.
Okay, don't kill Kinko's guy. I just work at Kinko's. I don't know why I'm in a gunfight. I'm a forklift guy. Shit! Why'd you do it? Chimney sweep.
Oh, this thing will fry you.
Oh my back!
And to think you could have been somebody.
So, I used to work at EB when 3DO was out, and whenever anyone would buy this game or any game like this, 95% of the time they would bring it back because they were like, "This game is 10 minutes long."
Just to high five you.
And we'd be like, "Yeah, we know. We're sorry you bought it. Here's your money back."
Fucking game rules. Okay, don't shoot the cop.
Don't shoot the cop. Don't shoot the cop. Don't shoot the cop. Don't shoot the cop.
Don't shoot the cop.
She was laughing at you, dude. She asked for it.
She's tough. Oh, this is brand new territory.
You take on the right. Don't
Oh, shit!
What happened?
That was like Mr. McFeely.
You shot him! You
You shot Mr. McFeely from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, dude.